10 inches is pretty big, eh?
The word is out, this town can hardly breathe.
Get your mind out of the gutter. We have 10 inches of snow. I am also well and down. So yesterday it snowed like mad. The weather was really awful. Vanity. It was sleeting and bullshit. Going to English class made me look like I went through a hurricane. And then it started to snow really, really hard later. I'm gonna punch my webcam in the face. It was crazy, but it was really pretty. Like, I didn't want to go out in it, but I had to if I wanted to eat. So I went to the student center for a bagel, and I was listening to Archipelago, and it was just the most beautiful thing. And later, that inspired me to try to do it again. It was like 12:15, and it was snowing really hard, and I put together a playlist and decided that I was going to go out for a walk. So I told Michelle and Brendan that I was going out or whatever, because he stayed over last night. And I went outside, and there were like 30 people just having this snowball fight outside my building. And there were some of the people there who didn't know anyone, and most of them didn't even know each other. It was just hilarious. So instead of going on my walk, I stood there and watched it for a while. I will snowball you straight in the camera. So I went inside after a little bit, and Michelle and Brendan thought I was going to be gone longer than I was, because there was a hat on the doorknob and I was sexiled. So, with nothing better to do, I decided to go outside and join the fray. This whole jumpy camera thing, not working for me. So I went out and just kind of stood there awkwardly for a little bit. And then I found Dan again. I mentioned him in my last video. And I was like, hey, what are you doing out here? He was like, I was bored, so I went outside to find something to do. And I found something. And he was out there in, like, slippers and pajama pants, just running through the snow, and it was hilarious. And I didn't have real gloves on, but I participated, and it was fun. I got hit in the head. There was this one guy who kept just, like, hitting people that weren't really doing anything, and I was just kind of standing idly by. I was really passive, because I didn't throw snowballs unless they were thrown at me, because I throw like a girl. And he was cute, and he hit me a few times. And I kept, like, yelling at him. I was like, oh, like, fuck you. And he was like, that's not nice. And I was like, you sneak attacked me. Ah. But eventually I went back inside. So I heard we got 10 inches of snow. I don't actually know. I haven't asked a weather website, but somebody said 10 inches. We got a shitload. Nothing was canceled. That's fucked up. Like, the buses, the city buses, they weren't running today. Most of the professors canceled classes, but Temple should have canceled stuff. They canceled evening classes last night when it wasn't that bad, but they canceled nothing today, which is bullshit. I skipped my art history class, and then both my science, sound, and design classes were canceled. So, I mean, I have a day off anyway, but still, like, get your shit together, Temple. People are gonna die. I said I would talk about the play in this video. I lied, because I'm saving that for the challenge you gave me, and I will be doing that next week, along with whatever challenge you give me tomorrow. Kind of a slow day. The most interesting thing about today is my fucking webcam being a douche. And I've already mentioned that, like, 5 times. I'm extra vain today. Like, I don't know. I'm having a good hair day. So I'm being super mega vain. Basically, I'm a very boring individual. Oh, by the way, I would happily pour you out, but I don't really have those kind of skills anymore. When I had a personal blog with 400 followers, easy. Now I'm an art blog with 50 followers, so let's easy. But if anybody watches this who didn't see Maggie's video, you should suggest us things for her to talk about, because she's gonna drink coffee, and she doesn't usually consume a lot of caffeine, so she's gonna go nuts because it tends to affect her a lot. And anything she talks about will be instantly hilarious, because she'll be like, once again, fuck you, jumpy webcam. Ink on my fingers. Don't forget to be awesome.